thought you knew that I did this. You can have him, but he licked it. Banana, then I split it. Talented and gifted. I guess the table shifted.
Like a whole brand new bitch. Bustin'. Bitch, I'm bustin'. I feel like a whole.
What's up? It's your girl Tangia, and thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Today we're going to get into a couple DIYs that I did to revamp my beauty room. We're going to get into this floral hula hoop, which was inspired by some wedding decor, and then also I wanted to make my cheap clothing rack look more glamorous, so I spray painted it gold. So to see how I did both of these DIYs, just keep on watching.
Left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way we about to slide it. Can't let this one slide it. Don't you wanna dance?
So starting off our DIY projects, we're going to start with the floral hoop. And what I use is a hula hoop from the dollar store, some floral wire, flowers, hot glue guns, and extra greenery and pieces. If you so choose, those are optional. So like I said, I got this hula hoop from the dollar store, and I just went ahead and spray painted it gold because that is the aesthetic that I wanted for my room. You can definitely use whatever color you want. Next, I went ahead and sorted out my flowers because I was using these flowers for multiple projects in this room. So I needed to spray paint them because I couldn't find the colors, enough of each color that I actually wanted, and I wanted specific colors. So I separated them and then I took them outside to spray paint them. These are the colors that I used. I got them all from Walmart, and I'll just be trying to do as evenly as possible, distribute the flowers and spray paint them each color. So I started spray painting them, and then I decided that I might want the green leaves for later. So I went through all the bundles before I spray painted them and scooted the leaves down so they would stay green, where the roses would be whatever color I was spray painting them. And then I just spray painted them all down. And this gun, this attachment, the little top piece, is a lifesaver because baby, holding down a spray can top is annoying, especially with nails. It'd be all on my nails. And also when you're spray painting, making sure that you're in the grass, on a tarp or cardboard, and wearing clothes that you do not care about because it gets everywhere. So these are the finished flowers after I spray painted them, the colors that I chose. Like I said, I'll be using these flowers for multiple projects. So back in the crib, now I'm deciding how I want the backdrop to be. So I'm starting with the ferns, and I'm using the floral cutters to cut them off and placing them down, and using a hot glue gun to get them right where I want them. Because this project is pretty lightweight, I can use a hot glue gun and it's not going to be disturbed because it's going to be sitting on a wall. You can use a hot glue gun. Now if it was in a more place where there's going to be movement or it could get knocked down, you want to use a stronger glue, and I would suggest E6000. But if it's just going to be on a wall, a hot glue gun is perfect and you can get through the project quickly. So this part is really just preference, and I really just filled it in how I felt it would look nice. So I'm setting up my backdrop and deciding how much of the ring I want to be green, and to get the leaves to lay exactly how I want it, I'm using little dots of glue to make it sit exactly how I want. And it also has the movable stem on the inside, so you can move it however you would like. So now I'm going to start adding the flowers, and I just took a bushel of each color that I spray painted, and I'm taking the actual flower off of the stem because we don't need the stem for this particular project, just the flowers. And then I just go about arranging them, starting with the big roses and then filling in however I see fit. So I'm taking some baby's breath and putting that randomly throughout each little arrangement of flowers on this ring. And then I might also go back and add in some leaves or some other little floral pieces that I found just to give it a little extra pop. And like I said, this part is all preference. There's no rhyme or reason. I just eyeballed it and said, oh, that would be cute, this would be cute here, and then went ahead and glued it down. And I felt like it needed a little bit more va-va-voom, some more volume, some more something. So I went ahead and added, I think they're hydrangeas, a couple of those into these little arrangements as well to just make them look a little bit more full.
I'ma show you how to get it. Go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up.
Using those same steps, separating the flower from the stem, and then adding them wherever I see fit.
Don't you wanna dance with me? No, I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could give you dog.
And that is our finished floral hoop. You can hang this from the ceiling, use some clear acrylic thread, or you could just put it on the wall, and I just hung it with 2 nails to make it sit exactly how I wanted it to sit on the wall. Moving on to our next project, which is the easiest thing ever. I literally just spray painted a white clothing rack. I got this clothing rack from Target a long time ago. I believe it was maybe $10, and I just took this $4 spray paint from Walmart. It's like a metallic gold, so it will match the other items in my room. And that was literally it. Let it dry, and now we have a bougie looking clothing rack. Quick DIY, quick fix. I hope you guys enjoy both of these DIYs today to make your room and your space feel glamorous. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Make sure you subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay true.
Ice cold in this bitch. Ice cold in this bitch.